start. This is the best day ever. Well, 4 days ago was. I didn't see it until now. Where's the... Yeah, we need more of a glow. Wow. Have you missed me? Because I've missed you. I have missed this show so much. It is the most unique Dynasty football content you're going to find on YouTube. It is the worst Dynasty team ever, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2, here we go. I have loved building this team up from season 1, getting involved, trying to make it as best as possible, because it's not down to me. Say it with me. It's down to you, all right? If you're new here and you don't know what this show's all about, it's all about trying to fix the worst Dynasty team you've ever seen. And boy, we're going to see just how bad it was and just how great a job we've done at rebuilding it real soon. So make sure you stick around for that. Man, I can't wait to get started and back into it. If you're new here, hey, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I promise you're going to want to be along for the ride. But the most important thing isn't the likes, isn't the subscribes. We love those. Hey, we're nearly at 1,000. That's pretty awesome. It's the comments, because I need to hear from you. I need to hear from you. What can we do to keep this run going and fix this atrocious team? How bad is the team? I can hear you asking me. How bad is it? How bad could it be? Well, let's roll back. Yeah, let's roll back to episode 1, season 1. This is me looking at this team for the first time ever. Let's see just how bad it was, shall we? Let's have a look at the team. You may have seen someone sitting at the bottom there. That shows you the state this team is in. My God. Jimmy Garoppolo is currently the starting quarterback. At least he's starting quarterback somewhere, right? Because he's not in the NFL. So Jimmy G is our quarterback. Our running backs are Kareem Hunt and Miles Sanders. You can see what I mean here, right? Cooper Kupp in at wide receiver. And you'll note I said this was an orphan. This genius put Cooper Kupp as a lock, as in, don't come and trade him, because I'm not selling him. So whoever owned this team before, obviously they've destroyed it. Not selling Cooper Kupp when the rest of your team is terrible, that's probably a way to help destroy a team. So I'm sure some of you will say in the comments, you got to sell Cooper Kupp. That's what I'm thinking. But I won't do it unless you say. So put it in the comments. Next up, we got Noah Brown. Not an awful piece, but not one we really want to be starting. Tight end, Dalton Schultz. Nice little tight end there. At the flex spots, AJ Dillon and, Clyde Edwards. Hilarious. This is bordering on Clyde Edwards. Hilarious. Like, it is just awful. Juju Smith-Schuster, who's been on IR. This is a seriously neglected team here. We have got people who are injured. We have got people who are not starting in the lineup. This was the last time this team was fielded, so you can see just how bad the owner has done with this. And then in the super flex spot, we have T. Higgins, who is a nice piece to have. What do we do with him? Do we ship him off and sell him, or do we try and build around him? I'm inclined to say T. Higgins, not quite good enough to build around. But let me know what you think, okay? On the bench, guys, I'm not going to lie, doesn't get much better. Let's speed fire through these. Leonard Fournette, Keyshawn Vaughn, Michael Carter, Naheem Hines, Trey Sermon, Allen Robinson, Brandon Powell, Chase Claypool. This is a team, right? It's a team full of players everybody eats to have on their team. Tucker, we got KJ Osborne, he's not an awful piece. Khalif Raymond, not great. Darren Waller, Noah Fant. This is the I hate you team. Zach Ertz in there. Injured reserve, Cameron Latu, Kirk Cousins, Mr. Nice himself. Okay, we got a captain to write that ship, right? Kirk Cousins. Daniel Jones, people hate Daniel Jones. J.K. Dobbins, I feel sorry for that guy, but I bet some people hate him too. Zach Wilson. Unless you're a female over the age of 40, you probably hate this guy, right? We got Davis Mills, the giraffe himself, Isaiah Spiller, Malik Willis. And then, of course, at the end, Keyshawn Boutte, another hyped up rubbish player. And then, you may have caught a glimpse of this earlier. To wrap it all up, guys, here's what we're working with. 2024 picks. What? 3 third-round picks? Where did the first round picks go? Where? How are we looking in 2025, guys? Let's have a look. Oh my God. Oh, this team is so bad. How am I ever going to fix this? 2025. Jesus Christ. 2025. Second round pick. Third pick. Third round pick. Hey! Whoa, hold on. We got 2026. Hey, this video series might be 3 years ago, right? Might be 3 years. We got 2 firsts in 2026, right? Arch Manning, here we come. Look out. Yeah, pretty bad, right? Pretty damn bad. Let's see how we've done, shall we? So let's pop up the sleeper tab. Let's go from the top. Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, even saying that out loud, slightly ridiculous, right? Let's scroll through these players and see what we did with them, shall we? Jimmy G, we dropped. Shock. Let's move on. Kareem Hunt, sadly, we dropped him in May, and then come September, he was quite relevant. Maybe one of the few mistakes that we made. Not a lot of mistakes. Dropping Kareem Hunt would have been one of them, but he wasn't relevant for so long, and then eventually he was. That was unlucky, I would say, from us. Miles Sanders, we got some value out of Miles Sanders, ladies and gentlemen, all the way back about a year ago, March 17th. We got Zach Ertz and Miles Sanders off the squad. We got 2 4th-round picks and a 3rd-round pick. Hey, take it all day long. Take that all day long. Cooper Kupp, this was a big one. This was like the main thing from this, as you heard from the flashback. Needed to get Cooper Kupp off the books. We got Gardner Minshew, a 2026 1st-round pick, and a 2026 3rd-round pick for Cooper Kupp. Excellent, excellent value. Very pleased for that. Noah Brown, we just had to let him go. This will be a trend, ladies and gentlemen, that we just had to let a lot of this team go. Dalton Schultz, you can see, he's still on the team. He's still on our Mags to Riches team. Maybe we look to move Dalton on this season. AJ Dillon, we got rid of that guy. He got picked up by Saitama, but we've got no real interest in AJ Dillon at all. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we dropped that guy as well. So he's off the squad. Juju, I believe we dropped and then maybe picked up Juju. No, we never dropped him at all. We kept Juju Smith-Schuster. He was semi-usable down the stretch, so he's still on the team. T. Higgins, huge player. We never quite got a good enough offer for T. Higgins. He remains on the team. He's a good, solid piece. If we get a good offer for him, though, happy to move him on. Leonard Fournette, he got dropped. Keyshawn Vaughn, he got dropped. Michael Carter, dropped. Naheem Hines, dropped. Trey Sermon, dropped. Allen Robinson, dropped. Brandon Powell, say it with me, dropped. Chase Claypool, all together now, dropped. Trey Tucker, still on the team. Hey, good for him. Maybe not for long. KJ Osborne, dropped. Callie Freeman, hey, he's back on the team. I think we did drop him, maybe. Yeah, we dropped him. We picked him up towards the end of last year. He's probably going to get dropped again. Sorry, Khalid. Darren Waller, retired. Hooray. Noah Fant, still on the team. Doesn't look good. Elijah Arroyo's coming in. Not looking good for Noah Fant. Zach Ertz, as mentioned before, we got a bit of value for him. Delighted with that. Cameron Latu, I assume we didn't get anything for him. Yep, dropped. Kirk Cousins, this was a good one. We got some value for Kirky. Just before as well, in October, so before he lost his job. 2 seconds and a 3rd for Kirk Cousins. That was the best we could do. Looking like a pretty good deal now. Daniel Jones, we got some value for him as well. We got 2 second-round picks for Daniel Jones, building up those picks, as you've seen. Don't have a lot of them, do we? Zach Wilson, dropped. Davis Mills, dropped. Isaiah Spiller, dropped. Malik Willis, he's still on the team. He did okay towards, whenever Jordan Love was out. He's still on our team. Not much value there. Cole Turner, as you can guess, he got dropped like a bad habit, as did Keyshawn Butte. Wow. Unsurprisingly, a lot of guys off that team for good. Now, you will notice there are some players that didn't appear there because I want to review a few other things. Now, this is pretty cool. If you don't know this, I find this quite a nice feature. If you go into league settings and look for previous leagues, you can see all previous years on there, okay? So I am going to go in and select 2024, and this will build up everything we did last year. If you go into the team tab and you go into the league tab, apologies, and scroll down, you look for recent activity, and then you can select yourself and see what you did. Let's scroll all the way down. Let's have a look at every single move we make so you're definitely caught up. Here are some of those drops we made. We picked up guys like Brissett and Gesicki. Hines got dropped. We picked up guys like Kelly. Jameis Winston, that was a pretty good pickup. We ended up getting a little bit of value for him down the line. Robinson got dropped. We picked up Jeff Wilson. Raymond and Sermon and Fournette and Claypool went. Then we did that Cooper Kupp trade, which was excellent for us. Then we did the Ertz trade, which was great for us as well. We picked up a couple of guys like Thompson Robinson. Again, there's a lot of this adding and dropping, just hoping we can get value somewhere, like Rasheen Ali. Yeah. We picked up Jawar Jordan, dropped Kareem Hunt. Jordan looked like he might have had a role. He didn't in the end. We picked up Evan Hull, guys like that. This is where we traded away Daniel Jones, which is great. So you can see here, lots of adding, lots of dropping, just trying to get any value somewhere from guys like Tim Patrick, who we thought might have had it. Guys like Mac Jones, who we thought, you know what, he's going to be a backup for a year and then maybe he'll find a starting role somewhere else. It's not quite worked out that way, but you'll notice up here, look at this. This is the crown jewel of the team. Brian Thomas Jr. We acquired him for J.K. Dobbins and Jermaine Burton back in August. Wow. What a deal. What an unbelievable deal. That is a cornerstone that we can build this team around. Great to have Brian Thomas Jr. on the roster. We will review the full roster very soon. Don't worry. We picked up Dalvin Cook, who went on to become the team mascot for no real reason, but he's still on the team. You best believe Dalvin Cook's still there. What a guy. The mascot driving this team on to great success. We picked up guys like Mac Hollins, thinking we might be able to get some. We got a little bit of something for Gardner Minshew, who, of course, now is the backup over at Kansas City. We got a second-round pick and a fourth for Gardner Minshew. Delighted with that because he lost his job about a week later, which was brilliant for us. Remember Ryan Tannehill was meant to play? Yeah, we picked him up as well just to make sure. And then we dropped him subsequently just a couple of weeks later. Jameis Winston, we picked him off the waivers. We got a third and a fourth. This is what rebuilding terrible teams is all about. Getting value for absolutely nothing. You can see we picked up a couple of pieces here. Kirk Cousins we traded right on time for 2 seconds and a third. We picked up Nick Westbrook-Ikine, who, man, remember he was on fire for a while? We couldn't get any value for him, sadly. We did get two promising running backs in Marshall and Lloyd and Trey Benson for 1 second-round pick, not ours, obviously, because that'll be terrible, and 2 third-round picks. I think that's a pretty nice deal still. I'm pretty happy with that one. We picked up guys like Treylon Burks, the 4th best wide receiver in the league, guys, right? Treylon Burks, we got him. He's going to link up with Cam Ward if he ever makes a start. This is maybe another mistake that we made. Again, we didn't make many. We rolled the dice on Will Levis. We spent a second and a third-round pick on Will Levis. Sean M's team's pretty good. That'll probably be a high or a low pick for the second round, late second, and a third-round pick. Rolled the dice on Will Levis. That hasn't worked out, sadly, but you got to spend money to make money with some of these teams. So that is where we're at, guys. Let's have a little look and see what the roster looks like right now, shall we? As I refresh and we get this 2025 league up and running, shall we? All right. So you can see in a quarterback, it's not much better. Like we made it better, but guys like Dorian Thompson-Robinson, he's there. Dalvin Cook, the team mascot, is our running back, along with Samaje Perine, who's gone back to the Bengals. Hey, what a guy. Brian Thomas Jr. He's locked in as a wide receiver, along with Nick Westbrook-Ikine. Dalton Schultz is in there. T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy. Now, we're going to go over some of the guys we picked up in the draft as well. We picked up Xavier Worthy. That was pretty good work, I thought. We got Xavier Worthy at pick 201. Definitely worth a second-round pick. We've made a profit of Xavier Worthy already, which is great. We got Trey Tucker and Cooper Rush. Goodness gracious. He was in our Superflex. That's what the team looked like at the end of last year. We got Mac Jones. We obviously picked up Spencer Rattler in the draft as well. We took a swing at him at 401. It hasn't panned out, but, it's a fourth round pick. Malik Willis, we got Will Levis, we traded for, as you know. Trey Benson, we also traded for. We got Noah Brown. Darius Slayton, we managed to pick up for free. Kendrick Bourne as well, along with Josh Wellens, Eovas. We got Juju, we got Curtis Samuel, Lucas Krull, Noah Fant, Mike Gesicki. And then on injured reserve, who will have to come up? Marshawn Lloyd, we traded for. We did draft Roman Wilson with the first pick of the third round. Man, he's not done a lot. Maybe he'll go on and do something this year. He's not done anything so far. So that's looking like a bit of a bust with a high third round pick. We don't really want that, but that's kind of what you expect with third round picks, to be honest. We got Treylon Burks there. Rasheen Ali, we picked up as well. We just picked him up off the waivers. We didn't spend a draft pick on Ali. Dylan Laube, I think we did spend a late fourth on. Again, what do you expect? Thrash, we picked off the waivers. And Javon Baker, remember him? Wow. He was meant to be a big, big promising talent. We picked him at the back end of the third. Done nothing. And here's something slightly more exciting. Our draft picks, you can see, look a lot healthier. We've got a high second in this draft, and then we got a load of fourth. I said it looks better. We got a hell of a lot of fourth round picks. But then 2026, fingers crossed for Arch Manning. We should get Lenoris Sellers. We could get a guy like Drew Aller. There are quarterbacks out there in 26. It's not as exciting as the 27 class, but there are people there. We have 3 first-round picks in 2026. That's very exciting. We've got 3 second-round picks as well. That's very exciting. Then we got a bunch of thirds. In 27, we've acquired a couple of second-round picks as well. I would like to build this out this year. That would be a real target of mine, is to try and accumulate as many 2027 picks as possible, because I'm really excited about that class. Super, super excited. Now, we've got a hell of a lot of catching up to do as well. We got a lot of catching up to do in terms of what's been happening in the league. So, let's scroll all the way up. All right, here we go. Welcome to the league chat. This is from the very start. This is where our draft order was set, and we'll go from here. Obviously, we finished last as we expected, but we don't have our pick, sadly. So, Jay Roper, he left the league. So, we had a bit of a blank spot, all right? We had a slight blank spot, sadly. Nomad, good Lord. I mean, if you're new here, you won't know about this guy. Nomad, arch nemesis. All right? This guy disappeared for 3 months. 3 months. We sent him offer after offer, and then he replied with, nah, that's it. I'm good. No apologies. No nothing. Just, I'm good. And then we sent a message being like, look, not acceptable, really, to disappear for 3 months in a Dynasty League and just be like, nah, I'm good. So what happened was he sent a message back, deleted it like a little bitch. But you can still see the messages on Sleeper on your laptop, and I could read some of it. And he basically was like, nah, it's probably best if we just leave it. But he deleted it. But I still see. Nomad thankfully didn't win the league. Anselmo, he won the league. Absolute legend. Nomad has loads of picks in this draft. We obviously wanted them, but did he reply to anything? No. Does he have every single player that we wanted to target? Yes. Is that annoying? Fucking yes. But we're going to overcome it. All right. So let's have a little look and see what happened. Derrick Henry went on the block along with Alvin Kamara. Cooper Kupp, hey, remember him? Back on the block. Tyreek Hill as well. We're not interested in any of those guys. All right. We can't really do anything. Not much is happening here. This is just general league chat. All right. Chris Godwin on the block, along with Jackson Smith and Jigba. Very interested, but he's going to be pricey. Let me know in the comments. This is where you start to get to chat to me. Now we've all caught up. Who do you want to target? Who do you want to buy? Who should we try and sell? Please comment right now, especially if you're new here. Love to hear from you if you're a new listener. Please say, yeah, we should go get JSN. We should go target this person. Then, next episode, I'll pull up the comments and we try and do it. Simple as that, all right? So let me know what you think we should be doing. Saquon on the block. Sam Darnold on the block. Let's have a little look. Draft order. Let's have a look. What does this mean? Talking about potentially changing the value. All right. I'm happy to do whatever. I don't have any strong opinions on that. Echan, Ridley on the block. Couple of bums being dropped. Dobbins on the block. Shaw? Jeez. Yeah. Sean M. Cutting my leagues down. Sean M. has left the league. Wasn't he co-commissioner? Yes. Jesus. This guy. Wow. Not much of a friendly goodbye. Wow, that was swift. Wanty, of course, in charge. Great guy. Being really, really accommodating. Very good commissioner. So this is where we had a streak. Neon joined the league. Neon left the league. Prison Mike. Weird. Thankfully, he left. Some guy, go to champ. Some other people joined. A lot of people. This must have been put up in the lobby or something, because you can see here a lot of people joining and leaving, joining and leaving, joining and leaving. The team isn't that bad. Not as bad as mine. Not as bad as mine. I can tell you that much. So a lot of people coming in, a lot of people leaving. Wow. Bills Mafia. He went too. Guys, we're getting a whole new roster for this season. Bills Mafia, he wasn't that great at replying to messages. Let's be honest. He's gone. He's gone. All the people looking to rebuild. Me too, mate. Me too. Pollard on the block. Ahmed dropped. Elijah Hodgins dropped. Minshew on the block. See all these guys that we've sold, right? All these guys we sold. I'm sure we sold Ian O'Connell, did we? No. Minshew we picked up, and then we traded for Minshew. He was made the starter immediately, and then that's what happened. Jacobs on the block. Brandon Cooks. Oh yeah, Brandon Cooks. David Moore. Hawkinson. Why? Right. See this. This right here. Don't bother. No one is trading for David Moore. Just drop him. You're not going to get anyone to trade for David Moore. Don't put him on the block. I don't want that. Is draining 0.01% of my phone's battery, getting that little buzz to say David Moore is on the block. Don't do it. Hawkinson, that's fine. Hunter Henry, a bunch of guys being drawn. Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, Nick Chubb, man, on the block. And then Prison Mike, he left. Prison Mike's back. Prison Mike 3? Wow. He left again, though. How sad. Prison Mike, desperate for a league. Hopefully he finds one. A load of waivers went through for some guys. A lot of guys that were on our team. Yeah. And then this is obviously what I checked. The comments be like, what is going on? What is going on? Just, a lot of people coming in and out. Pitcairn, is he here? He wasn't that great at getting back to messages, if I remember Pitcairn. So more people. JJ McCarthy, that's an interesting one. Mahomes, I mean, obviously, right? And then there was the Super Bowl, and we'll not talk about that. We'll not talk about that at all. That's very sad. Wanty's buying running backs. We don't have any. A couple of more guys go on the block. Christian McCaffrey's a weird one, right? He could be bought for cheap, I think. Michael Pittman. Man, I like me some Michael Pittman, but I mean, he's in a tough spot, isn't he? Hooper and Goodson get picked up. Pitcairn, check GMs. Pitcairn has left the league. Fine. The guy never replied. Whatever. Good riddance. And then we're going to start this whole roundabout of owners again, I think. All right. Joe Flacco got picked up. That's not a bad pickup, actually. Good vibe. I wonder if we're going to see the Prison Mike. Is Prison Mike going to come in? Is this a paid league? No, thank God. I'll lose a lot of money. So we got people in. We got CB Stream in the chat. He's in. Xavier Gibson, Hutchinson. This guy doesn't like his Xavier's, right? CB Streams in. Rebuilding team. This guy's a good guy, actually, if I recall. Yeah. He's putting on Sam Darnold and Kendre Miller and Xavier Legette, and the new owner. This is CB Stream, who I think has been watching the shows. Yeah, shout out, CB. Shout out to you, man. I'm looking forward to doing business with you. Oh yeah, this is where he posted the links. Yeah. You gotta say, team is better now. Yeah, that's true. Couldn't get much worse, mate. Couldn't get much worse. Yes, really looking forward to doing business with you. Please feel free. Send in trades. Can't wait to see. Try not to be sneaky and use my videos against me, though. That'd be nice. Kirk Cousins. Hey, remember him? On the block. Kareem Hunt. On the block. Tyreek Hill. Patrick Mahomes. Also, I sub. Thank you. Amazing. If everyone else could join him, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. A couple of chat about tight end premium. Posted the draft order. Sincere McCormick, Michael Gallup, Kendre Miller, Roshan Johnson, and Khalil Herbert. JSN on the block again. Yeah, that's someone, CB, if you're watching, that we want him. I would love to hear from you about JSN. I know he's going to be expensive, though. Godwin, I kind of like Godwin as well, actually. Abanikanda, Deneric Prince, Zabines left the league. Didn't even know he was in it. We need another one. Hopefully we got that filled. I'm actually not sure. 30 for Curry joined the league. All right. WSG? What's good? Worst? I don't fucking know. I don't know. What does that mean? Someone tell me. Does it mean what's good? I don't know, dude. This guy's probably like 12. Pierre Strong. Oops, that's fine. Blah. Hotseat's what? I was looking at the teams. Why is Hotseat like terrible? The worst I've ever seen. Yeah, man. I know. I'm trying to fix it, dude. What is? Yeah. Like, I'm glad people are noticing. Oh, is he 30 for Curry? You're another watcher. Wow, we got a couple of people watching the league. Oh, dude, I didn't even see this chat. Wait, that's him. That's me. I'm right here. Hey, hello. Good to see you. Let's do a little response. A little goat. How about that? Yeah, love it. Oh, a trade went down. Oh, this better be some good assets because I'm seeing Jalen Hurts and Isaiah Davis in the same screen. All right, 2 firsts. Isaiah Davis. That's not the worst in the world. It is a late first. For Jalen Hurts, it's not great, but it's not vetoable. Are we passing this? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not great. I mean, Wanty's absolutely crushed it as usual. Wanty, as usual. But yeah, Jalen Hurts, that's pretty good. 30 for Curry left the league, dude. Dude, you just got here. See ya. WSG, 30 for Curry. WSG, whatever that means. What a so good. Won't stay. Wouldn't start chat GPT. I need a acronym for WSG linked to someone leaving early. Why so gone, bro? Why so gone? Dude, why so gone? Welp, yeah. Chase Brown on the block. Bucky. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the names. PPR Beast. Bucky Irving. Axon Jackson. I quite like that. Action Jack. Brandon Ayuk. No comment. Trevor Lawrence. No comment. Slim Reaper. Dude, put the skull. Where's the skull? Jameer Gibbs. Sonic. Nice. Josh Jacobs again. Treating everyone. Good idea. Sam Howell. Cole Kmet. Charbonnet. Mayer. Treating everything. Akers. Do we like any of these guys? Let me know in the comments. Greg Dortch and Ty Chandler, another owner. Oh my god, cue angelic music. Oh, I'll scroll up. So this is going to be the little clippy bit at the start. This is the best day ever. Well, 4 days ago was. I didn't see it until now. Where's the... Yeah, we need more of a glow. Wow. Wow. Ding dong. The witch is dead. Nomad is no more. Yes. We can finally do business. He's gone. The guy that didn't play for 3 months at a time. Our arch nemesis. See you later. Bye. Roper. He left earlier, no? He's back. He's back. And he dropped Zeke. Wow, ouch. Poor Zeke. And Sean Tucker. Nomad is gone. That is such a lovely message. Man, that is good to see. Jubilation on the Dynasty Hotseat community right now. Absolute jubilation, I'm sure. And I just posted and I missed it. I was like, please send me trades. Season 2, episode 1, starting up. Tyreek goes in the block for like the 4th time. He's definitely one to sell him. He might be right. We can get it for cheap, maybe. Flip him. Some people joining, probably leaving. People joining, leaving. No! No! No, 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 no. No. No.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
No. No, no, no. No. I'm not cutting the last bit. I'm keeping it in. I meant it. Meant it. Why? Why? Please tell me he leaves. No! Oh, they're both Team 4. Why? Jay Roper left the league. No, Wanty. No, Wanty! I'm gonna have to say something. No. No, this has gone too far. Too far. This is war. This is war. Nomad was inactive all last year, didn't reply to trades, and didn't set lineups quite often. He should have stayed out no matter if he wants the team or not. Motherfuckers. Wants the team or not. That's fucking bullshit. Get him out. I'm actually genuinely annoyed. I'm actually genuinely annoyed. Man, we were up here. We were here, and then the sky fell. The sky fell. Is that how we're going to Is that how we're going to end this? I think it is. I think it is. This might be the last episode. This might just be it. We might just do one episode in season 2. I'm too sad. I'm too sad. No, I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Come on. Let's go. We can do this. There's a hell of a lot to do still. You can see that. Please leave a comment down below. Where do we start? What do we do? The whole Nomad thing's throwing me. I'm not going to lie. Just let me know. What do you think we should do? I will get to every single comment next week on the video where we start putting moves in place. And you know what we do here at the end of every episode. Hit that dramatic music, because this has been another episode of the worst team ever. At least it's the worst team for now. For now. And just remember, ladies and gentlemen, that over here on the Dynasty Hotseat, greatness isn't born. It's built. See you next week, episode 2. Let's go.